Cactus juice.
It's very thirst quenching though.
It's the quenchiest. Generic Control in the Daku's. I'm here back with some more Overanalyzing Avatar. Today we have the desert, which has the cactus juice, like the little song or whatever. It makes you, it's like the quenchiest or whatever. I think that just became a meme, which I absolutely love Avatar for all the memes that came out after the fact, because I did watch this show as a kid. I absolutely loved it as a kid. You want to check my reaction to last week's video, which was a library, which was an absolute nightmare to deal with copyright wise. I'll leave it right up there. Also link down below in the description. Also going to be a place on my channel with all the other episodes of Overanalyzing Avatar, episodes, videos, whatever you want to call them. Patrons get the videos there. Labaton on paywall on the channel. They allow me to do this series and a bunch of other series. I still read every single one of your comments, so leave some down below. Kim Dog had some issues uploading his comment from last week, but I still read every single comment and respond to a lot of them as well, on top of doing all my other videos I do without the week. Because right now I think I'm doing, I want to say I'm doing 18 or 19 videos a week right now. I did 100 videos for the month of December, which was pure insanity. But we're doing the desert today. Last episode was the library. I had the scary owl, and apparently in Korra, the dude actually, his body was just found there. So I'm not sure if he, you know, died of dehydration, the owl killed him, or maybe he got crushed by something. I'm not really sure, but I'm excited to jump to the desert. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. All right. That intro is so good.
How could you let them take Appa?
Oh yeah,
Why
Aang
didn't
mad.
you stop them? I couldn't. The library was sinking. You guys were still inside, and
That's fair.
It's a subtle little thing, but a lot of the time, Toph doesn't actually look at the person she's talking to. I guess she
I wonder
doesn't see
why.
the need, considering the whole eyes don't work thing.
you just didn't care. You never liked Appa. You
Sponsored.
wanted him gone.
This accusation
That's crazy.
isn't totally without merit, actually.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
much the only
still,
time we've ever
it's a
seen Toph
conclusion.
talk to or about Appa in Aang's presence was when she said this.
If there's anyone to blame, it's Shetty over here. What? You're blaming Appa?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know how they keep
Also, if
finding
anything's
us?
ever blurred,
He's leaving a trail
YouTube's
everywhere
copyright
we
system.
go.
It's an absolute
Also,
nightmare.
You can see two little footprints in the sand behind Aang here. Not a big deal, but still nice.
We better start walking. We're the only people who know about the solar eclipse. We have to get that information to Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, and that dude's just straight up dead inside the library.
You think if we dig out the giant owl, he'll give us a ride?
No, but I would like to see that.
That would be
Draw
cool.
that for me. Am I big enough on YouTube yet to just say stuff and then it happens? Probably not, right? There's no way.
I'm sure somebody probably did.
Maybe we should make camp.
No, please. Don't stop just for
Oh,
me.
yeah,
So
yeah.
the idea here is that Iroh is still hurting from when Azula dummied him. But I feel like the
Dummied
viewer will
him.
probably forget all of that at this point, right? He was
And
up
he
and around,
straight up
teaching
did that.
Zuko how to redirect lightning, and we've had an episode of buffer in between then and now. So I
Yeah.
feel like it'd be pretty easy to forget why Iroh's hamming it up right now. By the way,
Ew,
day 95 of saying justice for song.
Colonel
I mean, he still had it.
What a pleasant surprise.
Who?
You know these guys?
Sure.
Why do you...
Colonel Monkey and the
Monkey.
Rough Rhinos are legendary. Would you like some tea first?
Legendaries? Are they like the archers?
Love some. How about you, Kachi? I make you as a Jasmine man.
It's not every day we get to see Iroh be cocky. It's almost like Iroh's
Yeah,
relaxed nature
I
rolled
love
over
it.
into him being so
I love
relaxed
when,
that he
like,
can still exude this chill energy even when his life
the
and
old
freedom are
dude
being threatened. I don't feel
is
like a
just
lot
like
of characters could pull this kind of
super
attitude
strong.
off without it feeling edgy, but they characterized Iroh just right for this to work perfectly.
Oh, look at that. Remember the archers?
Ever notice Iroh do this little wave as this guy gets pulled away?
The Yu-Yan can
No, I
fly
did not.
into a tree
Yeah,
from
there we
100
go.
flies away without yards
Flies
watching.
away.
The Yu-Yans
It's just completely just screwed up now. It's fine.
We cut away right after this, so I guess the rough rhinos just stopped attacking. Maybe Komodo
Yeah.
rhinos can't keep up with ostrich horses.
It's nice to see old friends.
Too
They're
bad
not
you don't
friends.
have any old friends that don't want to attack you.
He does.
Old friends that don't want
White
to
Lotus.
attack me.
This brings an interesting thought to mind. Iroh was at the Siege of the North, right? And of course so was Paku. If they met up, what do you think would have happened? Would they be
Oh,
honoring
yeah,
being
'cause they
bound
didn't
to
see each
fight,
other.
Or would it just kind of be like a nod at each other and carry on?
Probably,
kind of thing?
yeah.
You might think
That's
these
what
are
it
just
would have
shadows
been.
at first, but upon further inspection, there are actually sweat stains on the gang's
Yeah.
clothes.
I mean, their clothes are probably really thick because the water.
We're drinking your bending water? You used this on the swamp guy!
Wait, so
Yeah.
Katara uses the same bending water all
Yeah,
the
no,
time?
I would
She
change
doesn't
that
change
out.
it out every now and then at whatever body of water they happen onto? I guess it's a why would she kind of thing, but still.
I mean, does it really need to go back? Oh no, the cactus
There's
juice.
water trapped inside these.
Cactus juice.
Suit yourself. It's very thirst quenching though.
It's the quenchiest.
Okay.
Did we
I
ever find
think
out
you've
what was
had
in
enough.
it?
The meta absolutely has to be take some with you, but only drink as much as you absolutely have to, and pray it doesn't completely send you, right? Also, has no one ever thought of cactus juice bending? What if Katara filled her water skin with this stuff and then just flung it at people's faces?
And made
Instant
trip
win.
balls.
Who lit Toph on fire?
There's actually a fire igniting sound effect if you listen closely here.
Who lit Toph on fire?
Pretty
Yeah,
interesting that this
why?
got past Nickelodeon censorship. And by pretty interesting, I
What,
mean,
tripping
how
balls?
did this get past Nickelodeon censorship? Aang actually has tears in his eyes just for a second here before he freaks out.
He doesn't go Avatar state, does he? No, he just makes a giant mushroom cloud, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. God, that is a...
What is that?
What? What is what?
It's a
She should have felt that.
mushroom. Maybe it's friendly.
It's
Sokka
not...
being high as hell is fun and all, but I think I'm sadly at the point in my life, or maybe just the point in my Avatar viewing experience, where I just don't really care about the Sokka is high gag very much at all.
Why? It's the quinchiest. Dog.
Conventional dog.
Conventional.
They went in the desert.
Who put my
Too
thoughts
bad
on the
their swallows,
y-axis?
No chance they survived.
So wait, you're telling me this guy saw a girl take off on an enormous flying monster, and he just thought, without a shadow of a doubt, yep, she's dead. This is a
Yeah,
really cool
what?
shot. That's all. I like the shadows. What? I don't need to have crazy insight on everything. I can just like stuff.
Come on,
No, you can't.
Aang.
No,
we
not
can
allowed.
do this if we work together. Right, Toph?
As far as I can feel, we're trapped in a giant bowl of sand pudding.
So at this point, if I'm Toph, I'm pissed. Her entire journey was like a week long. She got in a fight with her new friends, got to bully Aang for a little bit, and then sat outside of a tower for a while, and now is going to die
And now
from
she's
exposure
getting-
in the desert.
and
From
getting
Toph's
blamed
perspective,
for
this journey's been
Appa.
bunk as hell. I'm pretty sure that everyone comes to the decision that these things should be called vulture bees on their own, but their actual in-canon name are buzzard wasps.
We're getting out
Oh.
of this desert and we're gonna do it together. Aang, get up. Everybody,
Did they ride
hold
those out of there?
hands. We can do this. We have to.
Katara really shines in this episode. Each of the rest of the team is out of it either
Momo.
emotionally, physically, or mentally. So Katara has to be
Mentally,
strong for them
God.
in all three of those aspects. That headstrong and motherly nature can sometimes get her into trouble, but here we see the positive sides of it, and that's really cool.
Fire Nation water coasters.
Yeah, I wonder who those are. Look at all those people.
So,
Ah.
look who's here.
What are
Isn't
the
it a little convenient
chances?
that Iroh's first instinct is to hit up a contact at the Misty Palms Oasis, the same place that the gang were at last episode? But those kind of coincidences
How
happen
far did
so
they just
infrequently in
travel?
the show. I'm gonna let it slide.
Let's take them now.
No.
This place is full of desperate characters. If they find out we're collecting a bounty,
They
we
will
might
all.
have to fight them all just to keep our prize. Patience.
Wow, Master, you actually preaches some proper neutral jing here. Maybe he's not as much of a dummy as he lets on.
Wait, did he meet with...
I see you favor the White Lotus, Gambit.
Boomy?
Not many still cling to the ancient ways.
They
Those
know.
who do can always find a friend.
Then let
Oh,
us
so
play.
they probably never met before. Really wonder how that works. We still have no idea how this
Secret
game's played.
handshake. I don't know if I've ever actually seen anything like this in other fiction. A secret code in a board game? Super cool idea. Also,
Yeah.
you can see Shin Fu and Yu
Just
still
waiting.
mugging our boys in the background in some of these shots.
I'm surprised
You
Zuko
two
hasn't
are
noticed.
wanted criminals with a giant bounty on your heads.
I
Uh-huh.
thought you said he would help.
He is.
He is. Just watch. You
Yeah.
think you're going to capture them and collect all that gold?
No.
Gold?
Gold?
What are you
Gold?
guys freaking out about? You're in a high society juice bar where one drink is one gold. You guys
Exactly.
should be loaded.
How
And
much
so
is
they
it?
just ditched Song's poor ostrich horse at the Shady Palms Oasis. Seriously,
Wait,
we
is it
never
gone?
see it with them again because starting next episode they're on the ferry. Fucked up.
Oh.
guys. Do I even need to say
What
it?
happened to
Has
it?
there been anything but a full moon this
Oh,
entire
it's a cloud.
season? I'm serious. I don't think there has been. I think that this was just normal for this world, but it's shown in the last season that they do have a moon cycle. Pull it together,
Huh.
you eh?
So this
Fire
entire
and
season...
bend the water
You.
from that cloud into my pouch.
I wonder how much water is actually in a
I
cloud.
guess I'll take the time to talk about Aang in this episode. I feel like choosing to make Aang snappy and angry over the loss of his pet, the only
Makes
thing that really
sense.
ties him back to his old life 100 years ago, was a really smart choice. We're at the point where Aang
Yeah.
has been so happy and reasonable now that if you decided that he was in a bad mood over something smaller than this, it would have felt really out of character. So if you wanted to explore the side of his character, you needed something like this. Everyone can understand this, and everyone can empathize
Just
with
gotta
the way
come
he's
and talk
feeling.
about New
So it
Hell of
just
Boss, I
feels
swear to
even
God.
though it's not the Aang we're used to seeing.
Ow! Crud! I am
Oh, that's,
so
the boat.
sick of not feeling where I'm going. And what idiot buried a boat in the middle of the desert?
A boat?
They were gonna walk right by this. Aang or Katara didn't notice this.
Yeah,
at
how
all.
did nobody
They just
notice
thought
that?
Some weird wooden thing sticking onto the ground wasn't worth looking at.
Maybe
I
it's a
guess.
rock.
It is an honor to welcome such a high-ranking member of the Order of the White Lotus. Being a Grand Master, you must
He
know
knows-
so many secrets.
What kind of secrets do you think these guys deal with?
Yeah,
Like
it's some
political
Illuminati
secrets or,
stuff.
like, nature of the universe secrets. The only explanation we ever
Oh,
really
he's
get
been
is
in
Jon
Spirit
Snow
World.
saying basically, "Yep, we're into all the smart sounding stuff."
The White Lotus has always been about philosophy and beauty and truth.
Well, I mean, he's also been in the Spirit World, so I feel like that's part of
favorite color? Blue.
Gray. Oh.
Right, off you go.
That's what the compass is pointing to. That giant rock. It must be the magnetic center of the desert.
What?
A rock?
A rock.
Let's go.
Maybe we can find some water there.
Maybe we can find some sandbenders.
What a
That would
cool
also be
line.
good.
The same way that Iroh wasn't over the top earlier about being cocky. We know how angry Aang is and how hard it is to make him feel angry in the first
That
place.
was
So
a
this
big
line feels
explosion.
just right, not cheesy or edgy. Wait, they just straight up scaled this thing? Toph or Aang didn't feel the need to make it any easier?
Yeah, they literally could
My
have just
head's
made
starting to
stairs.
Clear out the cactus juice.
From the look in Momo's eyes, I'd say he's still pretty far gone. So
Yeah,
this
no,
is
smaller
Rock
size,
near
so.
Toph now, but in the previous overhead shot, it didn't seem
There
like
wasn't.
there was anything
Oh.
near that size close to her. Also, the rock that Toph throws and the rock
Continuity.
that ends up near Sokka don't look alike whatsoever.
No.
Good gear continuity again. Sokka was shown to have his machete when they were in the library, so it makes sense that he would have it here. Couldn't have left it on Appa.
Fair. How you gonna steal Momo like that?
I'm not losing anyone else out here.
On the bright side, Momo might not
Doesn't
be
he, like,
scared at
kill
all
this
right
thing or
now.
something?
He might just be thinking like, man, am I
Let him
tripping balls?
and
Did the
fly.
giant fucking bug just kidnap me? What's going on right now?
Momo's just absolutely tripping out, dude. Doesn't it? Isn't it like going to kill it or something?
Hell yeah, I love seeing stuff like this. It's a moment of weakness for Aang, but we needed something like this from him. We've
Did
seen
he actually
Aang
kill it?
happy, sad, and maybe angry in a quick moment here or there, but we've never seen him angry to the point of probably breaking one of his most deeply held beliefs.
Which
I
is
do
hurting
think this
something.
thing died, honestly. It got knocked out of the sky, and even if it didn't die
Did
from
it?
that landing didn't look exactly
True.
soft
I mean,
but yeah, we need
it's
an
an insect,
entire
so-
emotional spectrum from a character to make them feel real. And this episode really helps in that respect.
Momo's
Aang.
scared. Hello. Y'all don't want the smoke.
You done fucked up now!
You should be afraid.
What's going on? Is the club meeting over?
Man, that club meeting took
There's
all
only
night.
2
You
people.
made Zuko stand out here all night? That's cold, Iroh. Damn.
Sorry, Father.
They had a lot to talk about.
I recognize the son's voice. He's the one that stole Appa.
This works pretty poorly to me, actually. In Appa's Lost Days, we hear this guy talk. Put a muzzle on it! But we didn't last episode. I feel like this moment could have worked a lot better if we could have had this realization along with Toph instead
Yeah.
of having her just tell us.
Hey, you.
But we're
Where
also
are
not
these
blind,
men?
so.
I got a tip that they're in your shop.
As you can see, no one is here but us.
This guy
The way
actually
he
sounds and
talks.
resembles the guy from behind the door earlier.
Who knocks at the garden?
That is him.
So I guess that explains where
Look
this
at the
guy
face
came
shape.
from.
We know all
Cheekbone.
about your secret back room. Kick it down.
Hey,
Okay.
that room is for flowers only.
This
For
is a good
flowers
visual joke.
only.
He kicks down everything but the door. And thus
Kicks the
ends me
frame in.
explaining the joke. That always makes it better. Also, this room has a White Lotus decal on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Missed that.
You
I did
said
miss
put
that,
a
actually.
muzzle on him. You muzzled Appa?
Uh-oh. Aang is
Aang's
angry.
eyes and head tattoos start to glow here, but the tattoos on his
On his hands
aren't
don't.
glowing yet. I figured they would all turn on at the same time, you know? It's
How
weird
does that
the
work?
first thing Avatar State Aang does is something that Aang did without the Avatar State about 30 seconds prior. You'd think he'd do something a little more bombastic. This is
No.
the first time Toph is seeing, or I guess feeling and hearing Aang like this.
Oh, yeah,
this
she's never
reaction
seen him
makes
like that.
sense. In this shot, we can clearly see that Katara reaches out for Aang with her right hand, but then in the next shot, she's holding him with her left hand. This
Oh,
is
wow,
a
it
really
is.
beautiful moment, and I feel like if I talk about it too much, I'll just ruin it. It speaks for itself. Really, really strong moment.
And then there's like an episode where it just talked about everything that Appa's been through. Like while he was missing or whatever, or gone, or being sold. Great
This
episode.
episode's great. Katara really shines, like I said. We basically get to see everyone of the gang with some key part of them taken away.
Yeah.
Sokka loses his intellect, Toph
He loses
loses
everything.
and Aang loses Appa, and pretty much himself along with him. Katara really pulls the group together, though. And it's because of episodes like this I could never see eye to eye with the people that say Katara's an
Look at his
annoying
eyes.
character. Aang
Momo's
also gets a
eyes
really
is
interesting episode,
wide
seeing
open.
how he has to handle this situation that anyone would dread. And Iroh and Zuko have a fun little side
The
story
Order of
that
the White
sets them on the
Lotus.
way to Bossing Say, and sets up the Order of the White Lotus right here at the exact midpoint of the show. Really, really
It is
strong
episode
all the way
30.
around. Sokka being high is fine, and it used to be a highlight for me, but not so much anymore. But I'm sure it still is for a lot of people,
Cactus
so
juice.
I don't dock the episode many points for it at all. And I'm gonna go off script here for a second.
Do
I
it.
haven't written anything for this part, but
Yeah, the
we're
script?
officially halfway through the show at this point, like just over halfway, if you want to
Yeah,
be a dick
technically,
about it. But,
yeah.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. I really didn't think anyone was gonna watch these when I first started, and now I've got 9,000 people watching me, or at least I do at the time of recording this.
Wait.
So it's really cool that people want to hear me talk about.
Wait,
this
he had
stuff.
9,000
Especially the
subscribers?
patrons. I'm gonna do the patron shoutouts here in a second, but yeah, really
What?
cool. Like I really appreciate anyone who takes the time to tune in and
His videos
take my opinions in.
What made it blow up?
Great.
Swear to God.
Yeah,
I
really
swear to
appreciate
God,
that.
Hello
You've
Boss
made
comments.
this whole thing really fun, and seeing all your comments and the likes, it really touches the guys.
He has almost 300,000 subscribers.
Thanks for the first half of the ride, and hopefully the second half's even better. All right, on to the patron shoutouts. Yeah, patron shoutouts. If you want to be 2 episodes ahead of the YouTube releases,
no.
you can support me on
What is he gonna
Patreon
say
for
this
just
time?
A few bucks. Link, as always, is in the description below
As
the video.
is
Biggest
mine.
shoutouts go to my top patrons.
Fritz Sullivan.
who was actually the rightful king to an African micronation, but he doesn't know that yet. Keegan Scott, who returned all of his library books on time, every time, and always remembered to tip the librarian. Skylar.
Tip the librarian? I didn't know that was a thing. You love to do that.
God of the Platinum Hell. And Zoopy, who got a date once by guessing the person's phone number correctly on the first guess. Other enormous shoutouts go to my other
I did that
top
by guessing
patrons,
favorite
Be
color.
My Valentine, Code Canut, Derek Cornwell, DJ Jax, Do Mutual Aid, Eleonora Rose, Garmer, Glintlock, Most Super of Snippers, Nicholas Abbott, Praker Gas, and Thiago Nascimento. Next up is The Serpent's Pass, the reunion
I would say
episode.
I could
There's
do
no
that,
way
but
anything that comes up
I
in
have-
the episode would ever go wrong in
I
the
make too
long
many
run,
videos.
right?
Oh, there's Jet. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, okay. Oh, Serpent's Pass. Oh, it's not his least favorite episode. I think he said it's definitely not. It's probably his third least favorite. That was one where like had the kid that was born. And they had the pregnant couple, and they also had like the Fire Nation on the other side. Absolute insanity. But then we're gonna have the drill, and they're gonna get the Bossing Say, and it's just gonna be an interesting episode. I'm really excited for the tales of Bossing Say, the Iroh episode talking about his son, because I just love Iroh. He's my favorite character. So, you know. I love hearing what made people the way they are, whether it's good people or bad people. I'm very curious to see what made them who they are, what like makes them tick, understand them, because life's 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it. So like if Iroh reacted differently to his son dying, he'd be a totally different person, and he wouldn't have made Zuko the way that he is. So just kind of like I love that kind of stuff. I love villain backstories. I love good guy backstories. I just love backstories, honestly. I love understanding people and like hearing where they come from and learning lessons and wisdom from them. It's just something about me. I try to do that with like my friends in real life and stuff like that. But this is the desert. Cactus juice is apparently good. I've never had cactus juice in my life, but I look forward to reading your comments. I hope I have a wonderful rest today. Hope to subscribe. You can become a patron and get next week's video a day early, or all of my other videos a day early. But I hope I have a wonderful rest today. But until next video, take care and keep the music.